Hello, family. When I was young and I was in religion and just not perfect, can't get things right, I knew I was going to hell. And I said, well, if I'm going to hell, I'm going to hell flaming. And then I was dealing with the addiction and I went to get help. Because at that point, I didn't know God. I had religion, but I didn't have God. And God put two enlightened children in my path, and they wasn't in religion, they were in recovery. One was my sponsor, and the other one was my therapist. I had never saw two true children of God, and they wasn't in religion. Like I say, they were in recovery. So, had I not went to get help, I never would have met them. So, the things they taught me is what I'm teaching and talking about here on this channel. They taught me how to seek God's face through prayer and meditation, to incorporate spiritual principles, to do the next right thing to the best of your ability, to make amends and to forgive people. And all these things, cleans off the dirt on your relationship. But what's most important was to seek God's face every day. And when God showed up, and I had the out-of-body experience, they weren't surprised. What my therapist said, Shirley, she said, you're the only client that I've had that stuck with the meditation long enough to have the experience. And she said, people are going to hate you for no reason at all. And Harold said, what God just gave you, you'll never get in this world. And he said, you're going to go through the valley of the shadow of death. And he said that what God just gave you, you'll never get in this world. You might go back out, in the world and do worldly things, but you'll come back. And they both were, what they told me came to pass. So, but the most important is I know who I am. And when I had the out-of-body experience, I experienced heaven. So choose to have that personal with God, because many of the things that they taught me, and they wasn't coming from the Bible, but these things were in the Bible and things that I've experienced. And, God said, seek my face, you'll find it. And she, and it was 3 months, of every day and every night seeking God's face, and God showed up. So don't give up. What I've come to understand is people give up. They put a time limit on trying to, seeking God. And when he don't show up in their time limit, they give up. So don't give up seeking God's face, because that's the best work you can ever do. And also incorporating spiritual principles. That's inner work. That's cleaning the trash out of your life, so you can have that stronger connection to God. Like I say, spiritual principles, making amends and forgiving. These things, will strengthen your relationship with God. So don't stop seeking, because God has something for you. There's so much more to you and to this life and to this world than what you know, but you can only know it through God. But anyway, I love you. God bless you. Have a blessed day. Bye.